Hello everyone, this tarot reading is looking at, let's say for example, you want to talk to a person, but you're not sure how they'll respond, yeah? So what I'm doing is I'm looking at what is the best way for you to approach and communicate with them right now. So you have sheep and blackberry devotion, you've got the hawk and the thistle, graceful persistence, you've got the king of swords, the star, strong Aquarius energy, the chariot reversed, the ten of cups reversed, and the king of wands. Now, let me let me say this. So when something interesting happened, okay, as always, when I was doing my prayer and my smoke cleansing, okay, no cards were here. I was getting ready to do this reading, and yeah, I was smoke cleansing. I had my eyes shut and I was saying my prayer, and an image of a sheep came into my mind. And then I found myself kind of like wondering, bear with, wondering whether, a sheep's wool could be kind of twined into rope. And then I don't know what's wrong with it, but I started to think, like, could you soak that wool into like Palo Santo oil or lavender oil or other cleansing oils, yeah? And then get burned, because I keep seeing these rope style cleansing burn things online. But that's what came to me, a sheep and then the wool and then soaking it and burning and cleansing it, yeah? So what really caught my attention then is actually the sheep coming out. Okay, so I just took my oracle deck and I started to shuffle, and the first card that came out was a sheep. And I thought, bloody hell. So with the sheep and the star being here, it does feel kind of symbolic. Okay, to me, maybe maybe you're wanting, or the best approach is for a clean slate, purification, coming clean, healing, and the possibility of starting again in a healthier way. Okay, now, the strongest message I'm actually getting is that this is not a reading about rushing in emotionally. With the hawk, the king of swords, the king of wands, they all carry energies of awareness, observation, and self control. You are being asked, with what I get with this, to step back, look at the situation from a higher perspective, and think carefully before acting. What's important, okay, is that you're showing up as kings, not knights. If these were knights, I'd be saying, yeah, go for it. Take the chance, speak, have a chit chat. Well, it depends on the cards, but really, I would be saying, yeah, more that. With the kings, it's very different. Kings are strategic. They are mature. They think before they act. They understand timing. They don't react impulsively. They respond with intention. Okay. Now, the king of swords is logical, truthful, and clear, while the king of wands is the energy of that brings the confidence, the courage, and the purposeful action. Okay, now with the chariot, I'm going to talk about this first. With the chariot reversed and the ten of cups reversed, to me that's really suggesting that something in this connection has not gone the way that you hoped. So I feel the past energy here. Okay, so there may have been some type of misunderstanding or emotional distance, conflict, pressure, or feeling that some type of harmony was just disrupted, however it's happened for you, whatever way. Now, for some of you, this could be, as I said, this past connection might have been rushed, or you might have been quite reactive or controlling or overly focused on getting a particular outcome. Yeah. Now, the way the King of Wands is looking towards those cards, to me, it really does feel like kind of someone recognizing that the previous approach did not create the results that they wanted or you wanted. Yeah. Now, the cards to me are really saying that if you want to communicate with this person now, the best way to approach it is not by force or chasing or pressure or controlling the outcome. Instead, come forward with maturity, honesty, and emotional control. With the King of Swords and the Star, again, strong Aquarius energy, this is a beautiful combination for communication, because this is really saying that truth is the best policy. Be clear, direct, and genuine. If there is something that needs to be acknowledged, acknowledge it. If you've made changes, let your actions support your words. The star, Madeleine, brings the hope, the healing, and the potential for rebuilding trust. But it does really ask for, or I would say it's asking like for you to be like authentic and sincere. Now, with the sheep and the blackberry devotion, that does add another layer, because devotion is kind of the similar energies in some way. Devotion is not about wanting someone in your life. It's about showing consistency and respect and commitment through your behaviour. The hawk and the thistle, graceful persistence, reminds you that persistence doesn't mean pushing harder. It means staying calm, patient, in control, and respectful while allowing things to unfold naturally. There's two things as well that I keep hearing. Well, not hearing. Well, yeah, I am actually with this one. The song that keeps coming to my mind is, you know, the Shaggy, "Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel." That song keeps coming to me. But there's a thing that I keep hearing as well, and it's honour your promise. Honour your promise. So I feel that if you've changed, show it. If you say you want peace, communicate peacefully. If this person truly matters to you, let your actions reflect that over time. Honour your promise is just, yeah, honour your promise. Now, for some of you, I feel the most important part of this reading is not only being committed to, as well, the connection, is being committed to yourself. If there are patterns that need work, whether that is your anger or impulsiveness or controlling or avoidance or inconsistency, take those steps seriously. Because this really feels like very much like work on what needs to be worked on before expecting a different outcome, my darling, okay? So yeah, approach this person. I strongly get with this reading to approach this person with honesty and patience and emotional control and genuine intentions, my darling. Speak from a place of clarity rather than reaction, and definitely let your consistency prove what your words are saying. The potential for healing is 100% there, but the cards are really asking for a more of a mature and strategic approach. And perhaps just like that sheep and the star, kind of suggesting, you know, a chance to come forward with more of a cleaner and more authentic energy than before. Okay, so I hope this reading's helped, and good luck and have a good day. Bye.